Hello Periscope. Gorgeous and sunny day in Leamington Spa. It's quite frosty, but it's a good day. And I was just fresh out of a meeting, and I just realised that 3 years ago today, my life was a whole lot different than it is now. Which is just shows you what you can do if you get off your ass and do something about it. Hey Joe. Joe's just getting my lunch. We're in Leamington. We just had a great meeting with our business coach, and we just said how great it was, and actually how far we've come. Oh, hang on, there we go. It's not working quite as well as I thought it would. And yeah, 3 years ago, I was living at my brother's house on his sofa, and I used to drive a van for a small wine merchant not far from here. I hated my job, and I'd just left my wife, I'd left my home, I had nowhere to live. And 3 years on, I've just come out of a business meeting with our business mentor. It's mental. We've just had the best 2 months of business ever, and we have a business that we love. I'm with an amazing girl now, Joe, that I work with every day. Hey guys, and yeah, hi Russia. So 3 years ago today, my life was so different than what it is now, and I just decided, you know, I had a big kick up the arse. New Year's Eve, I just heard some awful news about the relationship I was in, and thought, you know what, this isn't for me anymore. And I left, and I've sat on my brother's sofa for quite a few months. But now I live with the gorgeous Jo. She's also my business partner. We run our own agency. We've got loads of great clients. I'm doing exactly what I used to love from my old job. I no longer work at the weekends. I don't drive a van anymore, and I get to enjoy life, and it's fantastic. And it is because of what we did. Are you homeless? No, not anymore. Luckily I found Jo, and she put me up. Legend, thanks for calling me a legend. Hi the Netherlands. So just a bit of a thought really, because 3 years ago today I was in a bit of a shitty place, and I was doing a job I really didn't like, and I kind of put up with that, and every day I sort of winced about it, and I came home at the weekends, and I had to work Saturdays as well, and I just didn't like it. But I did something about it, and I quit. And when I quit that job, I actually didn't have another job to go to, but I'd lost everything else anyway, so I just went for it. And now I'm doing, thanks for the high five, and now I'm doing what I really love doing. 3 years on, to look back and realise, actually, it's work hard, play hard, absolutely. To look back, you know, sometimes I can look back at yesterday and think, oh, yesterday was a real struggle, you know. Actually, yesterday was a struggle for me. We've got builders at home, and it's all happening, it's all a bit hectic. But if you look back at a big chunk of your life and think, how far have I come, what have I done? Hey, Detroit, then you suddenly see how far you've come, and it's quite a poignant moment. I just stepped out of that meeting and thought, you know, literally 3 years ago, I was living on a sofa at my brother's house, and I used to drive a van which I hated. I'm glad I'm keeping you amused, Luke. God is great. He is. He's up there, hopefully looking over us all. Although there's a big cloud, so you probably can't see us. Cool. So if you're doing something in your life at the moment that you really don't like, try and find a way out of it. Try and find something that you really enjoy doing, because I absolutely love doing what I'm doing. I get up at 6 every morning because I love doing it. I really enjoy the people I work with, the people I hang out with, and it's really important that you find those really cool people to be around. Good mentors, good friends, good advisors, because the advice you get, the people you hang around with, the conversations you have, really do form the type of person you are. Foz, I run a digital marketing agency, so I help people with their online marketing. I train them in social media, and it's absolutely what I love doing. Hi France, what a life. It's not as great as I'm making it sound. I really enjoy it, really enjoy it, but it has ups and downs. Yesterday was definitely a down, today good up. That's life, right? But it's good to look back at a big chunk and think, do you know, what have I done the last 12 months? Look at the highs and lows. Less is more, it is. Although not less money, that's not more money, then you're struggling. But you know what, I don't work for money now. I'm actually being paid less than I was being paid 3 years ago as a van driver. So I was a little bit more than a van driver. I'm doing myself an injustice, but I was getting paid a lot more than I'm now getting paid. But I don't work the weekends now, and I do exactly what I'm doing. I probably do more hours than I used to do, but I really enjoy the stuff that I'm doing now. So hello, there's lots of Russians actually on Periscope, I've noticed recently. It's obviously gone big over there. Well done, Russia, get on board. It is real life, nice history, thank you. If anyone wants to find out more about my history, hi Tina, how are you? Tina, another great story there. Check out Tina, she's also smashing it as well. If you want to find out about my story and see exciting stuff that I've been doing, just Google Spaghetti Agency or hashtag Todd's Tips on YouTube. There's all sorts of stuff on there. What do I do? The lady there, I'm a social media marketer, online digital marketing, so I help people with websites, content. I train people to do social media. Hi Sweden! 2 people from Sweden, and Derby. Welcome. Mother hen from Derby. I'm actually in Leamington. I'll show you how gorgeous it is here. Look at that sky. Unbelievable. I'm actually parked waiting for my lunch. Joe's gone to get lunch. And it's a gorgeous town. Actually, if you're not from around the UK, actually that's not a very gorgeous part of it. Where am I? There's a nice building over there. Hi Cumbria. So yeah, it's an absolutely stunning day. Tina, your name popped up on my Facebook timeline yesterday with Brad Burton. I think you're chatting to him, so that's cool. And you're equally doing stuff that you wanted to do, and you've gone on a bit of a journey as well. I think it's important to look back and think, do you know what? I've actually done all right. You know, hey Phoenix, hey Sweden. I love Periscope. It's such a worldwide platform. I'm sat in my car in Leamington Spa in Warwickshire. There's people from Detroit, Sweden, Russia, and Phoenix saying hello to me, which is really cool. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. I'm having a really sort of poignant moment that 3 years ago I was literally sleeping on my brother's sofa, driving a van, wrecked marriage, and life was shit. Voila! And now it's amazing. I've just come out of the business meeting. We've had the best 2 months of business ever, and it's phenomenal. If you want to go and do something and make something work, and you really fight for it, it can happen. Brad is the master. Big up Cardiff, Louisiana in the house. Yeah, so cool. And I'm also wearing branded hoodies. Look at this. I've made it, people. I've got branded clothing. I've even got stars on my arm. I've always wanted stars on my arm, like a sheriff, and now we've got a Wild West theme. I can do what I like. So if you like the look of what Spaghetti Agency is about, then just Google it and have a look at our website. I'm not doing that to get traffic to my website. Just go have a look around. It's a really cool website that we spent a lot of time and effort and money on, and it's a good laugh. Amazing. You should be proud of yourself. Never give up. Bang on advice there. Never give up. And it's easy to give up, you know, because hey Nova, because it is really easy to give up, and I've wanted to give up loads of times. And in fact, myself and Tino, see Tino's on the scope at the moment, both know Brad Burton, and he's got a really famous quote that in the last 10 years of his business, he's wanted to quit 11 times. And you do want to quit, and there was times when I wanted to quit in December and just thought, you know what the friggin' hell am I doing this for? Because I was earning more money driving a van, but I'm a lot happier. Just a bit more stressed. Running your own business is stressful, and there's no guarantees you're going to get any money in, but it is exactly what I'm put on this earth to do, is to help people with their marketing and stuff. Hi! Brazil! Look at that, you've got your own flag and everything. We haven't got our own flag on Emoticons, by the way, because in England, we have our own flag. There's only the Great British flag. Top tip for you there. I found that out because I was trying to share the Welsh flag, and there isn't one. Cute sweater, thanks. Look, it's got our own brand on it. It's got a star on the arm, loving it. I've got a matching t-shirt, but I'm not wearing that today. I'm saving that for tomorrow's workshop, which is something else I love doing. So I train people how to do social media and online marketing for their business, and I'm doing that tomorrow. Kind of, that's what I do. I'm a digital agency, so I run people's social media, train them, I build websites, write content. I actually teach people to use Periscope, to be honest, believe it or not, from this very shaky scope I'm doing. That's what I do. I love it. Absolutely love it. I used to do that for the wine merchant who I drove the van for. I used to do some of their stuff. 90 euros. Why do I owe you this money? What have I done? I've only been parked here 10 minutes. And someone just loves me. I love you, Nova. So yeah, and I used to do a small element of social media marketing for that wine merchant as a van driver. But that's the only bit I like doing. But I got paid for doing all the other stuff. So 3 years ago, I was doing that job. But the day I quit, so the day I quit was a gorgeous day like this in the summer. The day I quit, I left at 5, and at 8:30-ish, I was on stage in front of 300 business owners, picking up an award for some of the stuff I'd done on social media in this very fair town here. So it was quite a poetic day. If you want to know more about that story, go to my YouTube channel. Just put hashtag Todd's Tips into YouTube. You'll find my channel, and there's loads of stuff on there about that. So, but there you go. I'm going to go now. I think Joe's going to bring me my lunch. Unless you've got any more questions, happy to take questions from my car that I own as well. That I bought this car as well, which I'm quite proud of. It's a very primitive, simple car, but at least I now own one, which is good. So I left my job with a bicycle. That was pretty impressive. I cycled home. So yeah, any questions about Leamington Spa or where you are? It's great to see so many people from all over the world. It's fantastic. If not, I'm going to go. Looking good. Thank you very much. I have done my hair the first time in a long time in scopes. I usually do scopes without having my hair done. Hi Tom. My name's Todd, but that's fine. David, how are you, man? Unless you're saying hi Tom to someone else on here. What do I know? Well, what don't I know? No, lots of stuff. The thing is, we don't know everything, do we? There's so much you don't know. I mean, there's a bike going past there. I don't know anything about that bike. It's great that we live in a world, though, that we can get all this information, all this advice from anywhere you like. Also correct. I actually call myself Toss sometimes though, David, so don't worry about that. Hey Nova. I look homeless. I am in my car, but I'm not homeless. Greetings from Little Rock, Arkansas. Wow. Hey, how are you, man? I'm good. I'm really good. I'm having a good day. I'm starving. I'm waiting for my lunch, which Joe is picking up from there somewhere, from Leamington, and we're going to go to our office. Where am I connecting from? I'm in Leamington Spa, which is in Warwickshire, the centre of the UK. So if you put a finger in the centre of the UK, I'm pretty much just south of Birmingham there, which you've probably heard of over in the States. So then we're going to go back to our office. We have an office, which is mental, and I'm going to go home, check on the builders, having a bit of building work done, which is massively stressful, and eat my lunch, and then work for the rest of the day, which is great. I'm going to eat probably at home. I think we're going to grab this takeaway, lunch, whatever we're getting. No idea what we're getting, by the way. Lucky dip, could be anything. Popped to our office, got to pick some stuff up for our training workshop tomorrow, and I'm going to eat in our lounge at home because we're working from home today, because there's a few things happening there. So yeah, it's all cool. Thanks for popping on and saying hello. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. Really appreciate that little flow of hearts going up there. It looks like it looks like my right nipple is on fire, but that's okay because it's burning with love. Cheers, Nova. Thanks for coming by. Follow me at SocialMediaTodd on Twitter if you want to know more about me. But I'm going to drop out now. Going to go and do some catching up on emails before my lunch. I'll see you soon. Cheers.